everybody, welcome back to Chortle Games. I'm one of your hosts for today or tonight, Jake. I am omnipresent. I am there in the day. I am there in the night. I am Jake, and I am joined by the Stream King, the Far Cry guy, the man who may cry devil, and the XCOM commander, Steven.
Hey, I don't know what that was, but hey.
Do you ever know what any of it is, Steven?
I don't.
Do you ever come into one of these and think, I know exactly what Jake's going to say? You know what I mean? You know at least the first 3 titles I'm going to give you, but you don't know what's coming next.
I was really more referring to I'm Jake, I am the knight.
Well, I mean, I'm here, but am I really here? I don't know. I may just casually turn on YouTube and show my wife and be like, look, I'm here and there at the same time.
Welcome to Forward Compatible, where we contemplate what it means to be alive.
That's my part. Welcome to another episode series of Forward Compatible, the review show where we take a game that Steven hasn't played, or I haven't played, that we haven't played in at least 5 years. Mm-hmm. We take a look, we play through it, we live stream the whole process, we play through the whole game again and decide, is this game forward compatible? I used to have a really great line that went with that, Steven. It was something about, is this game is this old game, does it work in the modern day? Something like that.
Is it forward compatible with
who we are today, with the person we are today? That's it. That's what it is. So it's all about taking a look back at a game that we like. That's usually the premise, right? Is that it's a game. Yeah. It's not always a game that we like. Sometimes it's a game that we remember fondly or something like that. But we kind of take a look back.
It is a game of note.
Yes.
From our past.
Yes, that we haven't played in at least 5 years. We play it again and kind of just reassess our thoughts on it. So,
was the game good? Is it still good? Is our sensibilities ruined by how awful modern gaming is? That's what we look at here.
I feel like that was kind of that was the messaging that Steven's been wanting to get out for this thing since day one, and I just now let it slide. Anyway, Steven, what game are you playing for the next several weeks? Hopefully before your son is born.
That's the goal. So back when I originally came up with the idea for this series, I've said this in a few of these, but there were like 3 to 5 games that I thought I want to review these games.
They were on your short list to do.
Yeah. They were on my short list. This game that we're doing is top of the list. This is the game. Because it hits all the notes. It is a game in a franchise that I love. It's different. I guess it's experimental, different, so you can make that the same point. It's divisive, leaning more towards people not liking it. It's not super long, and I loved it. So right. It's one of those where it hits that perfect spot of, I remember it fondly. The common perception of everybody else was not fondness. Mm-hmm. So I get to look at, was I crazy? Do I remember this because of nostalgia, fondly because of nostalgia, all that stuff. So it's not only analyzing the game itself, but I also get to look back at myself a bit too, which is fun.
That's what this is all about. It's introspective, retrospective, and just generally speculative. So
speculative. This game,
Steve, I was gonna say, I don't even think you said the name yet. So
I didn't. The Bureau XCOM Declassified. Jake, have you ever even heard of this game?
I've heard of XCOM because of you, but I have the Bureau XCOM Declassified. Not a clue. If I had to guess, I'd like to think that it's almost like kind of the X-Files of XCOM, you know what I mean? And I know there's already a lot of alien involvement in that, but I'm talking the shit that they felt like they had to cover up because it was just too weird. It was just too wild. But I don't know. I know nothing. That's where my head's at right now.
You are pretty close. Mm-hmm, You're pretty dang close. This game takes place in the 60s, and it is about...
Even better. I
believe it's the 60s. It's about the creation of the Bureau, which would become XCOM. It's about the the first encounters with aliens and
The
a
first
lot of
encounters of the fifth kind. Yep.
a lot of which we see in Enemy Unknown. So this is kind of it kind of piggybacks off of, at the time, XCOM Enemy Unknown was a revival of the series. That was the one made by Firaxis and Jake Solomon. That's what basically made XCOM the thing that it is today. Like it is the giant of like turn-based strategy games. So the Bureau came out, I want to say 2014. It might have been 2013. I'll again, I don't rehearse these. Like that's the whole point. But so it came out around the same time as Enemy Unknown. So it was this weird thing, and people knew that there was an XCOM shooter being worked on. And what happens when you turn a beloved strategy game into a shooter? Everyone hates it. They don't need any more information. They just know, I hate this because it's not the thing that I remember. Like think Syndicate's a great example. Syndicate was actually a like strategy game from the 90s or something, and then they revived it as a first-person shooter. Everyone hated it, even though that game was pretty cool.
Right.
So I remember people wrote this game off, and to be fair, its first reveal wasn't good. Like it didn't look that great. But the game it turned into, it became, I thought was really interesting. Especially since we didn't have to worry that this was XCOM now, because we just had Enemy Unknown. It sold all the money. Like it was a huge success. And so to me, it was like, this is great. This is just more XCOM.
Right.
Like this could turn XCOM into a franchise.
This is the Pokemon Legends Arceus to like your standard Pokemon game. It's kind of how I'm envisioning it.
No. Just because I would say Arceus was like, here's what
I guess that's true. That's the direction.
It's the evolution of what it means to be a Pokemon game. This is
it's like Pokken Tournament to your classic Pokemon.
Sure, it's like when
they
did
something
Halo
drastically different, but the series as you know it and love it is still going on and it's still continuing.
It's like Halo Wars or something like that, where they took the IP that you love and they were like, hey, we're gonna do an offshoot with this,
right?
And both can exist,
right?
And yeah. So the game is a third-person squad-based shooter where you play as a guy who ends up joining the Bureau, and you have 2 agents with you, of which you can pick who you bring, which is where that's where the whole XCOM roster thing comes in. You get to name them, customize their appearance a little bit, their class. So I will be able to bring up to 2 people into each mission. So anyone watching, stay tuned. That could be you. So the way the gameplay works is third-person shooting, cover mechanics, all that stuff that was all the rage back then in the early 2010s. But you can hit a button to freeze, or not freeze time, but slow it down dramatically, and you can give specific commands to your squad mates.
Okay.
And also you can use abilities as well. So it hits that pocket of, yes, this is a shooter, but it still feels XCOM, because what you're essentially doing is you're just making the XCOM experience real time.
It's a tactical shooter.
It's a tactical real-time shooter.
Yeah.
It's very odd. Like it's one of those games that, thinking back on it, it's like, man, the industry really has changed so much, because we would never get anything experimental like this.
Right.
Like, and to me, that makes it even more fascinating. The fact that this existed at all is just really cool. And it's kind of tragic that there's basically no freaking way we're ever going to get something like this again.
I wouldn't put it past it. I do. It's funny hearing you. I love the whole mechanic of you kind of slow down time, or you slow down time. You don't stop it entirely, and you're able to give some tactical commands to squad members and things like that. I was kind of first introduced to that from the Final Fantasy VII remake games, which was pretty recent. So obviously not something totally original that they came up with, but Kind of a cool feature, especially considering a game that was, the Final Fantasy series originally was a lot more turn-based tactical kind of elements. So I wouldn't put it past things to get more real time. But anyway, it's interesting though that they did keep that tactical element. I like that. That's interesting.
No, it just speaks to the fact that they understood what makes XCOM XCOM.
Right.
It still had that vibe to it. Like your agents can die and then they're permanently dead.
Right.
You are gradually getting technology that adapts alien technology. And there were some really cool combinations that you could do with the abilities. Like your character doesn't have the more powerful ability. Like your character has more supportive abilities, so like they can heal the squad, I think.
This was a
And
perfect game for Steven.
it really was. They also have a lift ability to where they can just like lift targets into the air, make them open to being shot. But some of the cool, like one of the cool combos that I would do all the time is if you have an engineer character, and I remember this specifically. If you have an engineer character, you can have them make a laser turret, and then you can do the lift on the laser turret, and you just make it to where it has view of the entire battlefield.
Dang.
And it's just shooting everything. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
But yeah, the gameplay I personally loved. Obviously, I'm an XCOM guy. So am I going to say this is better than traditional XCOM? No.
Right.
XCOM Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within, XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, all that stuff. That is peak XCOM.
Right.
But just because you have the best version of something doesn't mean you have to stop there.
How as a shooter, somebody who's played a lot of shooting games, Steven, how would you compare this as a shooter? Because I mean, very obviously, it's not a. I love that they're throwing in some tactical spice in there, but it's a shooter first. So how does it work? Like, how does it compare to other shooters in your memory?
That I don't remember.
You don't remember it being like awful or off or anything like that.
I don't remember it being awful, but I would also argue that we've come a long way in the tightness of shooters.
Yeah,
Destiny kind of changed the game. That's one of the ways that it did change the industry. I remember thinking the shooting was probably good enough to get the job done,
right.
but like not unpleasant, but also the tactical not good enough to where the tactical elements are trivialized. Because I remember the abilities that you use and the commands you give, they were necessary.
Right.
You could not play the game without using your team. And which again, that's XCOM.
Yeah.
Like not any one soldier can carry a mission. So I thought, yeah, like it's equal parts to me, as far as I remember, a shooter as it is to a like a real-time tactical like squad-based game.
Right. So one question I have for you that I always like to ask is like, what are you expecting? How are you expecting this experience to go? Are you expecting it to be a little bit harder to play, being an older shooter? Like what are some of your concerns going into this? Like, what do you expect to maybe seeing it now not enjoy as much, if anything?
The shooting probably aged pretty poorly. I'm going to be playing this on PC, and when I first played this game, it was on the Xbox 360 8 years ago. So might be a bit of whiplash playing it on PC. I expect the visuals will not have aged very well.
Right.
The story, I'm torn on, because I do remember one twist that I thought was so cool.
Yeah.
Like I remember this twist specifically, and I'm not going to say what it is here, but I remember like experiencing that twist and it blowing my mind because of the implications of what that twist meant, not just for like the narrative of the story, but also the narrative of the player. And I'm sure I'll talk all about that in the review if it ends up being the case and I'm not just blowing smoke. But the story I remember was okay.
Yeah.
Leading up to the game, this is one of my key memories of this game. They did a ARG
Mm-hmm.
um, that implemented Twitter stuff from the trailers, and the I posted in the Discord today before we did this. Someone compiled all the trailers into a 10-minute video,
Yeah. Creepy
and
stuff in there for
yeah,
sure. Very freaky.
it's very good though,
Yeah.
considering like the CGI in it when they show you the aliens is excellent
Mm-hmm.
as for a video game trailer of this sort. Dominic Monaghan, Mary from Lord of the Rings, he is
Yep.
in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just super cool, like stuff you wouldn't expect, especially not today.
Right.
It was just a cool time. But the ARG, I actually was the one that solved it,
Mm-hmm.
like world first in the world.
Wow.
But it was so niche that no one cared and no one noticed. But I'll probably talk more about that when we're streaming. So if you want to hear that story, come
Ask
watch.
it on the
Yeah.
live stream. So
Yeah.
all right. Well, speaking of that, you're fixing to get started right now. So
Mhm.
do you have any final thoughts before we toss it to the first stream of playing through the whole game?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be really bummed out if this game sucks.
Yeah,
Like I kind of
this is it. If this isn't forward compatible, it's like, dang, what was it all for?
yeah. What was anything for? I kind of need this one to be good, but also going into this, and anyone watching, hold me accountable.
Hmm.
I don't have any doubt that I'll stay like true to like be non-biased, but if I'm like, oh, that was cool, and it really wasn't, just call me out on it. I don't mind.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's definitely a part of it, folks. We want you guys to be involved. So we are going to be tossing right to Steven playing live here in just a second. But be sure to follow along. Steven will be streaming this throughout the next several weeks, just when he can, whenever we're not doing another main stream. If there's a night on our main schedule that Steven has to solo, it's probably going to be this. Stay involved. Keep watching. We always pull from the chat in the review. There's a lot of times Steven will pull out comments from the live stream, so be sure to be engaged and make your own observations, make your own comments on what you think about the story, how you feel about the shooting looks, or how you feel even the visuals look or music, whatever you want to comment on. We usually will pull that into the final review.
And the review is going to be using B-roll
Yeah.
from the streams, and if you are one of the people that your character makes it into the streams, you will be
could be
featured
in the
heavily.
review, literally.
You will probably be in it a lot, depending on what class you pick.
When Steven talks about that gunner, it could be you. You never know.
Mhm.
So anyway, yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about the Steven did an XCOM series a while back. I almost feel like Steven, we could bring that back at this point. Like we've gone so long without a Chortle army. But that was such a fun experience getting to let subscribers and people watching live to join the Chortle army and everything. So it's going to be a Chortle squad this time, not necessarily an army. So spots are limited, but be sure to watch and get involved, and you'll be a part of it. So, well, without further ado, we're going to toss it to Steven live after a short intermission. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the final review once Steven finishes the whole game. And
I will finish the review this time.
This one is getting done.
If there's any game that is going to motivate me, it's this one.
Steven is getting this one done. The goal is to get it done before his son is born. And that date is coming up. So this is
50 days.
We got to get going on this. So without further ado, we're going to toss it to an intermission, and then Steven will be right back to start the series. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in just a sec.
Hey, everybody. Oh, hold on just a second. And sure, that'll do. Hey everybody, I'm back. Wearing the same clothes as earlier. That was pre-recorded though. Welcome to Forward Compatible. It's been a very, very long time since I did one of these. Gosh, what was it? Crisis, maybe? Like a year and a half ago? Something like that. Hey Courtney. Good to see you. That's okay, you do what you gotta do. Glad you're here. I'm gonna try to just dive right into it, but just before we get started, I just want to be able to say hey to everybody and ask you, what do you think of the format of that? Of putting the preview in the beginning of this video? Good, bad, too long, too short? What do you think? But anyway, we're gonna go get started. Main campaign. Oh. So I could have been sitting on this menu the whole time. Awesome. Okay, subtitles, yes. How's audio, by the way? Let me know. Glad to hear that, Courtney. I'll just keep it there, and then... yeah, that should be fine. Okay, here we go. After more menus. That's fine. Let's go veteran. We can do veteran. I'm gonna need to turn that game volume down, I bet. I'll turn down the game volume after we get through this cutscene, once we get into a menu.
We've been intercepting these signals for the past 6 months. We still don't know their origin, but our analysts have concluded that they are encrypted orders for sleeper agents operating inside this country.
That's a big leap in logic.
The sort of thing Mr. Hoover has been warning about.
Soviet operatives have penetrated the very highest levels of our military and government. It is a fact.
The NSA is not convinced that this is a Soviet operation.
Director Falk. Is this going to devolve into another one of your outsider
That's Falk.
briefings?
The way that guy said
There's
it
been a new development.
sounded like something else.
A device was
Falk.
recently recovered from the Illyrium mine in Bannock, Montana. The technology is unknown to us, but suggests the activity of a far more sophisticated organization.
And where is this device?
Close. Send Agent Carter down.
Agent Carter.
Pretty sure this was before Marvel's Agent Carter, by the way.
Director's orders.
I don't need an
The
escort.
show.
Well, you're getting one. How much have you been told?
My orders are to deliver that case to Director Falk. That is all.
And you haven't even been the least bit curious to what's inside?
No.
Good. But I'll have to make sure.
No one touches that case except Director Falk and me.
We'll see about that. It's here. This is it.
Shooter.
Drop it! What the hell?
Carter's not too bright. All right, here we go.
What the hell?
How's audio level?
Gunshot. It's healed.
Really, it's kind of amazing that he let himself get shot.
Burned her. But what? The case. What happened?
My tray of cigarettes.
My head. Shit. They're dead. What's happening?
Jesus Christ, we're under attack! Take cover!
It's pretty cool.
God damn it! I gotta get out of here.
Great. I'm glad the levels are good. The cover mechanics are weird. But like I said in the preview, I don't mind even if by design the gameplay of Carter is a little wonky, because you don't want your character in a game that centers around tactics. You don't want to be able to just solo through everything.
Keep your cool, Will. Stay low and move. Poor kids. Never had a chance. Gunned down at Chow. Didn't see it.
Gun down at Chow. Didn't see it coming. I'm gonna do that bit a lot in this review. I'm sorry. Hold on, Courtney. Let me allow that comment to go through. Minnie. There we go. Okay. I might have like long stints of quiet where I'm just kind of looking around.
What the hell?
So I apologize for that. Gosh, this is crazy. It's a sectoid! 2 sectoids!
Get back!
All right. Line them up and take the shot. You've done it 100 times.
Classic. I miss XCOM 1 era sectoids. In XCOM 2, they become all beefy and powerful. Oh, crap. Okay, we're not done. Shooting's fine. It aged about as I expected. It's not bad, but it's very early 2000s shooter published by 2K, and that's a very specific explanation, but if you get it, you get it. Was this published by 2K? It must have been.
Agent Carter, I'm Agent Nils. Director Falk ordered me to...
Falk.
And you're voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Guys, this game just keeps getting better and better. Surely that's him. That's Spider-Man, right?
Director Falk, come in. This is Carter.
This is Agent Kenny. The director and I are defending the sub-level lab.
Do you have an escape route?
We're maintaining position until you and Nils report for evac.
Right. I'm on my way.
Get to the advanced materials warehouse and take the elevator to the sublevel. We'll hold here as long as we can.
Come on, we can cut through here.
Is it bad that I saw the corpse and I was like, is that from a cigarette or from wounds? This is the 60s. Everybody's smoking. Photo. Entrance to the labs. Take.
Jesus, what's happening?
Do I not take the photo? Okay. Glad you are intrigued, Courtney.
Run! Get indoors!
Look out!
Everything got super quiet after those stairs were destroyed.
I'll meet you inside.
All right.
Hey, a gun.
Door open.
Fully automatic
Sorry,
in 14.
soldier.
Nice.
I need this more than you do.
A squad commander lives and dies by their choices on the battlefield. Charging into combat only gets a brave soldier shot. If a commander wants to achieve victory over superior forces, they must be observant, creative, and precise.
I'm at least one of those things.
Keep quiet. They're here. Get in position behind those crates. I'll flank them from the window.
Opening fire! Nowhere to hide, you bastard!
Oh, I'm playing for the window. Duh.
Die! Die! Holding ground.
Sorry, Nils. Sorry, Spidey.
That's it. Let's keep moving. That got him. Let's meet up by the door on the other side.
So mouse wheel in both directions. Swaps through guns.
Nice shot. You're good, Carter.
I used to be.
Bullshit. Falk wouldn't be interested in you if you weren't the best.
We'll see.
What a supportive guy. I was looking around for secrets. The overall mixing seems a bit screwy. Things get quiet very fast or don't seem to have the right amount of punch to them. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, the guns, like, that's a pretty good sounding 1911 in terms of just, like, punchiness. I'm satisfied with that. Something you guys probably don't know about me is that, one, I love the 1911, but two, I'm very judgy of the sound of a 1911. That's decent. That's okay. Welcome back, Austin. What are they doing to that man? Let him go. See?
Nothing we could do
Oh,
for him.
they just straight up took.
Bastard.
Ooh. Oh, I was going the right way. For some reason, I thought it was that door. Somebody want that tank?
Get some fire on that ship.
They are slowing down.
Hit him with
Oh,
everything
shoot.
we've got. Incoming! Hold your positions.
Damn it.
Cover and position will keep your agents safe and opens the enemy to attack. You can cue actions for your agents, such as moving to a position and firing on an exposed enemy. Watch for opportunities. And
Forgot
make
about
every
queuing
shot
actions.
count.
That's important.
The battlefield can be your ally if you use it well.
Keep firing.
Watch out! They got some kind of machine gun nest.
Hold on. I've got an idea.
Who set that up? Move.
Cover there. Going now.
And then, okay. That's okay. Critical strike. I see.
Finish it off.
So I queued the Order. Moved first, then he fused up critical strike. Kills it.
Set up crossfire.
Where are these little bastards?
We'll figure it out after they're dead.
Now, come on, Nils. You can do this.
Walk it off.
Yeah, that's the element of this game that makes it feel like XCOM is that you command a squad of 3. You're only controlling directly Carter, who's the squad leader, and then you have 2 teammates that you can give order cues to.
That one was close.
Yeah, I love that system, Austin.
Through here. The warehouse is just ahead.
How do I shoulder swap? That? Nope.
Damn, that was close. Is it a dud?
No. Whatever it was, it's not supposed to explode.
Oh, is it digging?
What is
Yeah, this game is equal parts strategy as it is shooting.
Watch out, Carter. They're here. Some of those gray ones.
Alright, so we're gonna move you. Get you, yeah, nice and cozy over here.
Cover there.
Moving to position.
Then too far out, so crit strike. Outsiders exposed. Let's go.
Zeroing in on target.
Open fire! Got that spot all stitched up.
Okay. Mark target. Focus roll on the right. I'll take the one on the left. And he got him. See why I love this game? That's just fun.
The elevator will take us down to Director Falk.
I've heard comparisons to Mass Effect, but I never played enough Mass Effect to say if that's accurate.
Hit the call button before more of them show up.
Ooh. Yeah. Good old boomstick. See? I'm gonna do that a lot.
Jesus. How many of them are there? Come on.
Enemies, you hear that? They're outside. Grab some cover. Over there. Quiet.
On my way.
Get some ordnance on him.
Where do you want me, Carter? Get ready for big moves.
That was dumb.
Holding the line.
Not bad. Meant to do it.
Hit it hard. Go, go.
Start taking out these guys.
That's your target. Opening fire.
I'll take out the drone.
They're closing in. Orders.
Oh shoot, that was my bad, buddy. Woo. Shotgun's not that good.
Keep the pressure on him.
That was an M14, Austin. Nope, switch to the pistol. There we go. Yeah, I don't like the shotgun. I'm gonna get my M14 back.
That's it. Let's head down. Those taller ones. They're different.
Actually, no. I'm gonna keep the shotgun.
The others are just
I'm gonna
grunts.
keep it. That's great news, Austin.
Get out of here. Come on, let's go.
The M1 Grand is World War II era. The M14 I believe, started service
How do we know
in
Director
Nam.
Falk is still alive?
I don't know if that's right.
The old
It
man
may have been
suffered
after.
nails, and he's got Kinney and Weaver to watch his back.
Yeah, but who says they can be trusted?
They've been with us since the beginning. If anyone's loyal to Falk, it's those two. What the hell are those? Jesus!
Holy hell. Poor bastard. We never stood a chance. We've got to reach Director Falk before they do. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it. Just before the attack, one of our people turned on me.
One of ours?
I think she was infected with something. Her eyes turned black. She shot me and went
Two
after the case I
guys.
was carrying.
What two guys?
Shot you?
Yeah. I don't know what happened after that.
Gotcha. Thank you,
Whatever was
Courtney.
in that case, it killed her. It saved my goddamn life.
Didn't know the M14 was that old. That's cool. Also, if there's any moment that you guys thought was cool, of note, no, you missed at the beginning, Austin. This lady came to check on the briefcase I was protecting, and she turned on me. That's who they were talking about. We're headed to Director Falk, who is the head of the Bureau. But if there's a moment that was really cool or funny or whatever, if you guys can timestamp it and just put the timestamp in the comments, that would save me a lot of work on the back end. No pressure, but if you're just like, oh, that was really cool, I would like that to be in the review, let me know. So I'll do respect for you and the organization you represent that I can compose this note imploring you to please rein the actions of one Agent Angela Weaver. Weaver, I remember her. Currently in your employ. The audacity of Agent Weaver's actions of late can only be motivated by perplexing and unfounded paranoia. I appreciate it, Courtney.
So where do we find Falk?
The Illyrium lab is just ahead.
I'm glad you got something out of that jump scare,
I don't
Courtney.
think you're cleared for that.
I don't think it matters anymore.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
Let's stay together here.
All right, so
found it a couple
regroup
years ago.
and
didn't take long.
beauty of playing on a PC.
Figure out that it's an
So now,
extraterrestrial element. Some sort of
my
space-
quick commands are on my mouse.
Can't be a coincidence that these outsiders attacked the only Illyrium lab on Earth.
Come
right
on
here,
back,
Carter.
gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Nope, that's punch.
Does this make any sense to you?
You kidding? I'm no scientist. But I've talked to them. They think this stuff is Elvis and the Second Coming rolled into one.
Elvis and the Second Coming. Was there really nothing comparable to, closer to compare? Was Elvis really the greatest thing since Jesus at this time? I feel like, I don't know, whatever. Under the rule of communism, America ceases to be free. Come fly with the U.S. Armed Forces. How did this person die? Like, who was sitting at this point, you know? Maybe they were wounded, or maybe they were one of the first ones to die. Help fight communism. Know your enemy. That is an amazing poster. Who knew that the first kaiju fight... Well, this wouldn't have been the first, but... We had kaiju fights of Uncle Sam versus a giant octopus way back in the day. Am I going the wrong way? Yes. Sorry. Getting turned around. Oh, hey, people. It's gonna be a long game. Let's play.
Damn.
You there, stop.
Stand down, soldier. Agent Nils, good to see you alive. Agent Carter, we need to talk.
Nothing to say to
That's
Nils.
right. William Carter, Agent Second Class CIA, reporting as ordered. Now, can I get some answers?
You had an artifact to deliver. Do you have it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would chew me out if I said it's not important.
It was destroyed in the fighting, sir. I'd be dead if it hadn't somehow healed my wounds.
Interesting. When we get out of here, my team will want to do some tests.
Sir, with respect, my assignment here is temporary. Under the circumstances, I should report immediately to Director Frost.
We have to assume that the Director of Central Intelligence is dead. Sorry, Carter, but the protocols are clear. You work for me now.
I can't just be here.
Uncertain. There's been a nationwide communications blackout.
My God.
For now, we have to assume the worst.
Do we know anything about these things?
We've theorized about these outsiders for some time, but this is our first confirmed contact.
And it's gone just great.
We were hoping to learn more from that artifact you lost. But now, we've got no shortage of material to study.
I just want to know one thing. How to get rid of them.
You and me both, Carter.
You shoot them. That's what you've been doing.
Why did they attack us?
We've got a lot of theories, but no answers.
The Russians.
Maybe they're from the moon and they don't want us coming there first.
This is hardly the time for jokes, Agent Carter.
There's no time for joking, Carter. This was clearly the Russians.
We can't stay here.
First, we evacuate this facility. Then, we'll figure out how to strike back.
Getting out of here is gonna be tough.
I've got to finish securing the research here. Without it, we won't have a chance. You, Nils, and Agent Kinney collect the commanders in the war room and lead them to the rail platform.
Understood.
All right, we got our other teammate, Agent Kinney, and he is... What class is he?
Save it until we're out of here.
Hey, he's an engineer. Engineers rock.
Kenny, what happened to Agent
It's nice to meet you, Carter. Shut up. Shut up, son. We have to get out of here first. I don't want to know your name.
She always does.
Down there, in the lab.
What are they doing?
Don't know, don't care. Get into position while they're distracted.
This is a linear shooter. So clearly the sense of urgency is not there. I must see all of the secrets. Obviously, there's a lot more to this than just being a linear shooter. There's a lot of progression elements to it. Alright, so Nils. If you got an angle from this window, actually full cover there, then crit strike while they're exposed before we get revealed. Outsider in the back. Actually, no. So we can push from the left. So furthest outsider away. Kinney. Push here. Turret. There.
Set up a turret.
Mine. Here.
Mind that area.
And then let's go. Love this game. What do we got? Let's push in a little bit.
That's it. Let's move on.
Okay.
There.
No sweat. I see why Falk wants you for the bureau.
Stay together here.
That's what I told him.
Man won't take a compliment. Try to tell him, oh yeah, something special. He's like, no, I'm just a man. Isn't it, Austin? It's so cool.
What did it look like?
Launch? How would you say that? Austin, how would you say that? Launch? Launcey? William Carter is not to leave unless in the custody of Lieutenant Garber Paul. Photographic identification of both Garber Paul and William Carter are included with his correspondence. These orders are of the highest priority. Under no circumstances is anyone other than the courier himself to manipulate, manhandle, or in any way come into physical contact with the case trusted to his launch, but no H. Okay. That makes the most sense.
We lost the base. The boys are in full retreat.
Do you think anyone made it out? What did this?
Let's not find out. Just get to the war room, collect the brass, and get out.
Every time Kenny says something, Carter's just like, it doesn't matter. Like, Kenny exists in this mission just for Carter to have, like, snappy comebacks. Carter is, I think Carter is intentionally written, and we'll understand more of why. I think he's intentionally written to be your standard stoic American hero.
More artillery.
We shouldn't feel it this far underground.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's get some suppressive fire on outsiders. Actually, can we... Yeah, let's just drop this on them. Why not? Hit them with some overkill. Alright, and then... Oh, wait, no. Gonna move engineer up while they're suppressed, just in case there's reinforcements.
They're getting closer. In position.
That's the last one.
Too much. I understand. I went too far. My bad. And Nils and Kenny are high rank agents. When it gives me my agents, they're not going to be near as powerful. Because there's no way. I don't think so. I don't think all the characters start with their abilities. Because obviously they're different classes. Kenny is an engineer. Nils is a recon, scout, sniper. It's one of those things. I think there are 4, maybe 5 classes. Carter's never changes, though. We are always just Carter, and he has set abilities. So it's almost like you're choosing the rest of your class, like your play style is your squad. And I really, really dig that.
What were they doing with the Illyrium down here?
Everything. Reactors.
They were kissing it. They were buying it chocolates.
It was just like out of one of the old Captain Thunderclap serials.
I need to put the 1950s reporter bit to bed because I'm really bad at it. Illyrium is from XCOM by Firaxis. I don't know if it's a classic XCOM thing, but it's definitely part of recent XCOM. Grandma's apple pie. That's ridiculous.
These walls were supposed to withstand a nuclear blast.
Let's get out before the whole place comes down.
I can't, Austin. My reputation. Oh. Do I push? Not much option. Let's push. Oh, that's our people. All right. Cloak first. They're gonna move you way over here. Yeah.
Get behind that.
Then move you here. Turret, draw fire. Nils.
Hit it hard.
Take out the gun turret. Don't know what other kind of turret it would be. And then drop fire support just to finish the job.
Bombardment now.
Deploy I've got this one. Fire support incoming.
Nice. All right, let's redirect targets. Outsiders exposed.
Mine and stay down.
While turrets suppressing. I'm just gonna like verbalize my intentions.
I'm on my way.
Focus on that one.
Push in while they're suppressed. And then actually let's just
Keep on firing.
yeah, let's just
Through. Ready.
Score one for us.
that was pretty cool. Gonna verbalize my intentions. What a weird way to say that.
Yeah, nuclear bombs. Bigger than any nuke we have now. Way bigger.
I do think the writing and the dialogue did a good job with, at least in its intentionality, of portraying the typical American of that time as just like everything that they use as comparison or everything that they reference is American. There's this sense of American pride, patriotism, like that's bigger than the Hoover Dam. Like America, nothing outside of America exists to them.
What were they building?
Like it makes sense. I feel like I don't know if that's how things actually were. I know that there was a lot of that, but I do think for the aesthetic, they did a good job committing to that writing style. I don't know why I keep twitching my left arm.
They're digging? Why? What are they
I was digging.
This place is coming down. We gotta get the hell out of here.
First we save the brass, then we...
Yeah, Kenny, you big stupid idiot. Gosh, this guy.
Room is just ahead.
Doesn't matter. What's that noise?
Nothing good. Move.
General Deems. Director Falk has been nothing less than cagey as regards to the findings of his team at the operation in Montana. Director has flat out ignored requests. He is getting picked on. Ignored requests to deliver the apparatus uncovered in Bannock Mines to our laboratories here at Fort Groom. He claims to have secured the artifact at an undisclosed facility, the whereabouts of which are so highly classified that I can't even verify the place even exists. I can't even verify the place exists! Falk is protected all the way up to the chain, well beyond my pay grade. I've informed him repeatedly that the request to transfer the object comes down from you, sir, but he still refuses to acquiesce. Nice. Good word. Good word. I've never used the word acquiesce in a sentence. I'm gonna try. That's my challenge for the week. I've done all I can, sir. Colonel Weatherford. Weird names. Ah! Ah! Alien, welcome to Earth. What an idiot. I was reading a letter for 15 minutes over there, and he just let me read.
General Deems, are you alright, sir?
Where's Falk?
Falk.
I'll ask the questions, son.
Yes, sir. Director Falk is at the rail platform. Our orders are to escort you there immediately.
Then lead the way.
General!
Clear the target now.
A dame with a gun.
Nils, get back! Just hang on, sir. It's gonna be...
No, Nils! Spider-Man! They just lit him up.
Why did you stop me?
What the hell were you thinking?
I was thinking that I just saved your life.
Maybe explain. You're just a woman! The things that I say in that voice don't reflect my actual opinions. It's the bit to the times. Just
You ambushed a 4-star general. How do you expect me to react?
They can control us. They get inside you and they control you.
Deems is dead. We don't have time to waste. What happened to the rest of the leadership?
They were dead when I got here.
Can you prove you're not another one of them?
Look at my face. Look at my eyes. Do I look like I'm under their control? But if that's not enough, just ask Nils and Kinney. I'm Senior Agent Angela Weaver.
Didn't Nils just get killed?
You knew that he killed Hoover and the others. You could have taken him out earlier.
I was going to, but he was resisting their control. He might have been able to fight it off. I shot him to stop him from killing the three of you.
We have to get out of here. Falk ordered us to bring any survivors to the rail platform.
The diesel will only get you as far as the test site.
Can we radio for evac from there?
We're nearly out of time. Get to the rail platform and head out to the test site. I'll call in a Sky Ranger, collect Falk, and meet you.
A Sky Ranger.
We can't reach the test site. We'll have no choice but to leave without you.
General,
Oh, Nils, he's alive.
I can't believe this. All of them dead.
Who's in command now?
Falk is. And until we hear otherwise, we assume that he's in charge. For all...
Jesus, what is that?
Some kind of power source. Like those reactors back there.
Those weren't bombs they were launching into the ground?
No, I think they have other plans.
What does it do?
I don't want to be here when it does it.
Kenny's like, yeah, I know. Like, if you don't know the answer, then just stop clowning me.
Keep moving.
That's what, 6? 6 times Kenny's been disrespected?
There it is, the rail platform.
Little gray man!
Little gray man!
My way!
Put a mine there.
Needs higher ground. Let's get him up there. He will be taking fire. Let's, can I override? Looks like I can't. Okay, so when he gets a position, throws the mine, throw a turret here.
Shit! Outsiders on the rail platform! Stand by, deploy!
Carter, what do we do?
Alright, he's in position. Drop a payload. This is just cheating.
Hit the area hard. We go through them. Ready your weapons.
Yeah, we got him!
Let's get out of here before this whole place comes apart.
Battle focus is going to, like, that's how the game looks later on. I feel like with like setting up these long like chained out plans, but when you first start the real game, because we're still in the tutorial that is holding our hand, your agents only have like one ability, so those fights will be a lot more shooting.
Too fucking close.
Carter, this is Falk. We are en route. Take the diesel to the test site and signal us when you arrive.
Oh no, I didn't like that.
Hold on to something.
They're gonna die. Nelson, Kenny. Well, that's brighter than the Christmas tree on Rockefeller Center, and the fireworks on 4th of July, and Grandma's apple pie.
You two, hang on. God damn it.
Maybe don't hold on exposed like that. Just let him die, Nils. Nils, I only care about you. You're Spider-Man. And Kenny sucks. Oh, dang. Of course, Carter Smoking a cigarette like a cool guy.
Should be a radio up there.
I just hope they haven't left yet.
Oh, dang. Lots of weapons. You know what? Give me that sniper rifle.
Radio in and let's get out of here.
This is definitely going to be a hold off. Kenny's just, yeah. Yeah. Something that I'm not a fan of in games is when the sprint button and the stick to cover button are the same, because then you get situations like that where I want to run in between cover, but he's like, I will take cover right now. No one can stop me. Not even you. Oh. Gotta have my pistol. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use primarily a pistol. Camera froze? Yeah, okay. That's enough of the camera then. Hold on. It does that for some reason. Give me just a sec, guys. And cool. We're just going to be gameplay footage now. Hope that's okay. And hold on, I need to open up the chat window. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate you being vigilant. I totally would have gone the entire rest of this stream without knowing that was happening. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to try to use a pistol for the majority of this game.
Falk, Agent Weaver, anyone.
Copy, Agent Carter.
This is Agent Anyone?
I've got Falk and Weaver, and I am inbound to your location.
Where are they coming from, though? That's the question.
I don't like the look of that bomb up there.
Would you rather head back to the base?
Should be fine, as long as we don't start any tests, right?
Oh. All right, you control the right flank.
Ready up and cover.
Be there in 2 shakes.
Set up mine there. Nils.
Yeah, heading there.
Go here. We've got somewhat clear view of everything. I'll save the ability for later. Okay.
Put up a turret.
He's exposed. You can get him. Okay, mark target.
Focus on
pressure on him.
Where's Falk? Can you see him? Come on, Falk! Come on! Carter! Nils! Heads up! Cover there! Moving!
Same deal. I don't imagine they'll do a surprise flank of any kind. So why don't I just do one of these?
Bombardment now! Fire support pods incoming!
Make them suffer. Oh, that was a glitch. Okay, the turret's still there. Excellent. Mark target, take out the old one. Excellent. Yeah, it tells you if they're exposed, flanked, or and whatnot. It tells you like percentage. I think the percentage chance is percentage of health that they will like the damage that they take, or the percentage chance that they'll kill them in one shot, or something. It's something like that. Maybe it's hit chance.
Carter, what are you?
I'm gonna start the test sequence. It's the only way to keep them from following us, and get some payback.
Carter. He's right, sir. Sky Range is built for speed, but it's no match for those outsider ships.
All right, do it.
Good. Let's give those bastards something to remember.
Start the test. Bless Flynn. He just had a big sneeze. If you're just tuning in, this is
Really going to start the test
the
sequence,
Bureau
Carter?
XCOM Declassified. This is the forward compatible that we're doing for August and September. Hopefully it'll be done by mid-September because I'm having a child at the end of September. Would love to hear from you guys in the chat if you're here.
We're sure as hell not done fighting.
Any questions you have about the game? Any comments you have about the game? Any overall? Oh crap! Kenny, you coward! Come on, come on, a little bit more.
Open fire! More of those things! We need extra
Over the right. Nils, you gotta freaking move.
Take cover. Moving.
And then
Camouflage.
cloak. Woo! Did they land on Nils? What the hell?
Help him up. Sky Ranger to Carter. Agent Carter, respond. This is Carter. Cutting it close on Jet. We're coming in. Get on board.
Not leaving you here, Nils.
Healing engaged.
Scatter him.
Force him out.
Clearing the area.
Get the heck out of there, Nils. I was not paying attention. That was my fault.
On my way. I'm not doing so good, Carter.
Oh, frick.
Take cover.
Going there, they got me. Carter, help!
Hope there's no friendly fire, Kenny.
Hey, what the hell, Bill? Carter, help me up.
There's too many of them. Get on board.
Let's try that again.
Carter, check your vitals.
What a mess. Kenny, go right.
Cover there.
I'm on it.
Attack. Here goes. Take it out. Agent Carter, that bomb is gonna go any second.
Oh, wait. Are we supposed to leave? We were supposed to leave. See, I'm spoiled by the conventions of modern gaming where they do not let you miss an objective that is active. That's on me. Like, I knew it was weird because they were like, yeah, there's a bomb, and I was waiting for it to be like, hey, go here. That's on me though, 100%. At least now I can do this fight the right way rather than not paying attention. I was too busy trying to be a good host of the stream. Never again. Never again. Never saying hey to you guys ever again. Lives were lost. Specifically Spider-Man's. And I don't think you guys want his life on your conscience anyway.
We need extra firepower.
There in a jiffy.
Listen, we're not safe and we're sure as hell not done fighting. Do exactly what I say, and we'll get through this. Lay down a mine.
Yes, sir. We're with you, Agent Carter.
More inbound! We got it coming! Here! There it is! The Sky Ranger!
One thing I don't like is that you have to find the pathway for your abilities, you have to go a pathway that can be walked, I think. I remember something like that being a deal.
This is Carter, cutting it close on you. We're coming in. Get on board.
They're right behind us. Not before I do this, though.
Hit the area hard. Bringing in support fire.
It even said on the screen, so I'm just stupid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nils is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. He's got a very distinct voice. Which is weird, because I don't think Nils even comes back in the game. Or at least I don't remember Nils, because all of your agents end up being level 1 agents that you like name. All right. Yeah, see, Nils and Kenny were at level 5. All right.
In visual range now, sir. Preparing final approach. Control, this is Sky Ranger 1 requesting permission to land.
Copy, Sky Ranger. Permission granted. You are cleared for pad number 3.
Gonna take more than a hole in the ground to beat those things.
Did you hear him? That's pad number 3, so that we have at least 3 holes in the ground.
Just admit it. You're impressed.
You can really tell how much this game stole from Avengers.
Anyway?
The first one.
Bureau of Operations and Command.
Never heard of it.
You were never meant to.
Like everything from the base being attacked at the very beginning, the whole. Admit it, you're impressed. Like, it just. It's not a bad thing, but it's there.
Director Falk, sir. Welcome back. These two are with me.
Even the woman? I'm gonna keep doing that because I'm pretty sure it's a recurring. I'm just gonna stop saying that until the game confirms that that's a recurring bit in this game, so that I don't out myself as someone who is a horrible person.
I have a lot to prepare, Carl. Agent Weaver will show you around.
I remember liking Weaver. Okay, she definitely has a lot to her.
When Ivan put Sputnik up, the brass got scared. This project became.
Was that De Silva?
Off the books, of course.
That did it.
It was. Wow. Oh wait, no, that's De Silva. But that De Silva is here. That's good.
Back to work.
I just distinctly remember him because you play as him in the DLC expansion.
Your workspace with Agent Carter.
Yeah, just in case, Austin.
Most advanced facility on Earth.
Falk wants him up and running ASAP.
I'm gonna look up and see who voices De Silva.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Our office is right over here.
He has a distinctive voice too.
That Weaver is one tough broad.
Ah, there it is.
So, this is us. This is my desk here. Yours is over there. Get comfortable, Will. Things as they are. This is both your office and your quarters. Do you mind if I call you Will?
Yes, I do mind.
Well, I'm not calling you Agent Carter. I might be military, but I'm not that formal.
I prefer William.
Yeah, well, I prefer Nico, even if my mother insists on calling me Nicholas. There are some things that are just beyond our control.
I can see we'll be fast friends, you and I.
Glad to hear it. My supply of friends got...
Liam O'Brien voices De Silva.
For now, sure. You have any questions, just ask. And one more thing.
It's Gaara from Naruto.
Director Falk. He's a hard man to impress, but you managed it. Not what I expected after reading your file. Only pleasant surprise I've had all day.
Where were you this morning? Did you get caught in any of this?
No. I was out gathering intel on a weather anomaly way out in the boondocks. Something was interfering with television and radio signals. Everything except the heavy-duty military gear.
Yeah, De Silva is Gaara.
It's gone global.
They shut down our communication just before the attack. Keep us from coordinating. Smart.
Sure, but there's one way it helped us. Can you imagine the panic if the
You can totally hear it.
alien attack?
You seem like you know your way around this place.
I don't typically work out of this facility. Hell, no one really did until today. I'm with the NSA. But my post for the past few months has been with a small team that reports to Director Falk.
Anomalies? What type?
Different types.
He's also Karya
Supernatural.
in Fate Zero, and I'm trying to remember who
To say it until a few hours ago.
Karya
Mostly
is.
weather oddities,
Oh, he was the really sad guy.
delirium stuff.
Who else is on this team?
It was supposed to be kept small until it was needed. Now people who were pre-flagged for recruitment are coming in. Well, the ones that are still alive.
People were pre-selected? From where?
From the military, the clandestine service, DIA, even some civvies. No one knew that they were selected until they got the call. As of this morning, Falk activated the project and sent that call out.
And before today.
All right, I'm done looking up.
Years, it's just been a couple dozen specialists.
I don't think so. Karia Matao, last name Matao. I didn't see how Karia was spelled. In Fate Zero, he was the bug guy, the one that had a really, really sad story. Which Fate Zero, great anime. It's a great, concise watch, even though the ending is not great.
Ain't that the truth? I need to get myself oriented. Let's talk later.
Sure thing, Will. Sounds like the director's about to start. Come on, let's get the...
Sylvester Da Silva, that's a name. He's divorced. Gotcha, Austin. Yeah, he was the one... Oof, voice crack. He was the one who participated to save his niece, I think, from the Holy Grail War, and he had the bug magic. Berserker was his hero, his spirit. I'm not going to bother with the... Let's read his. Oh, he's from Tulsa. Beryl. I've never heard the name Beryl. William Carter joined the Army in 1941, leaving college to enlist shortly after the attack on Pearl Harbor. He saw action in the Pacific Theater and earned the rank of Master Sergeant with commendation for his service in the Burma campaign. His service ended on October 25th, 1945, after which he returned to college on the GI Bill. Shortly after graduating, the CIA recruited Carter in 1948 as a field operative. His quick thinking and bravery served him well as he rose through the ranks, earning personal commendations from both Director Hoover and President Truman. He excelled at deep cover assignments, serving for weeks or months at a time in... Oh, hey, Courtney. Wait, is this Courtney or is this Lily? That's awesome, Austin. Yuri Lowenthal's great. 1958, during a deep cover assignment in Laos, a fire at his family home in Arlington killed his father, wife, and son. That's right. I forgot that he was a mourning father. Because that's in 59, so that's still somewhat recent. Due to the communications blackout of this mission. Oh, dang, so it's even more recent. It's an interesting comment on a psych eval, or I guess not even a psych eval. This is just a file, which I guess they would put stuff. He alternates between blaming himself and the agency for this tragedy. This, as much as anything else, led to his drinking problem. Following a string of disciplinary charges in December, Carter was reassigned to domestic operations only. This one's aggressive, temperamental, and defensive, but he gets the job done. Don't recommend him, but the Bureau is your department. If you insist on him, don't recommend a long-term position. The man used to be a hero, but now he's busy destroying himself. He's not used for much anymore except for an expendable asset. Wow, thanks, Hoover. Dick. Yep, gotta get the SIG.
Lights. We are at war, and not the one we were expecting. Groom range, 2,100 hours. Survivors, 6. In just a few minutes, our enemy managed to destroy the primary strategic command center. By 2130, Strategic Command itself ceased to exist. Our combined military forces have been routed. The comms have gone dark.
So we lose.
The phone will not be ringing. And that is why, as of now, I, Myron Falk, am assuming command of what's left of our nation's defenses. The Bureau was founded to coordinate resistance forces in the event of a complete and successful Soviet invasion. That mission remains the same, even if our enemy does not. We now face an opponent from beyond our world, whose identity is yet unknown. But make no mistake, this enemy has crippled us. They have technology decades beyond what we possess. We must make it our own. Their weapons will become our weapons, And when they do, we shall annihilate them. I give you new orders. Survive, adapt, win.
See, that's very XCOM.
Welcome to XCOM.
I'm sorry, the country needs me.
Your family needs you.
No! No, I can help them. Let me help them!
Will. Carter. Hey, Will, wake up.
What?
Jesus, Carter. How is it you look worse than before you went to sleep?
Don't talk to me till I've had my cigarette.
I'm fine. You yelling for me to wake up doesn't help.
I wasn't the one yelling.
Oh.
What did I say?
Something
So
about a fire.
the idea of XCOM being rooted in the Cold War era makes sense because the idea of adaptation, knowing the enemy, learning the enemy, and using what the enemy knows, like adapting the enemy's capabilities, technology, and knowledge to our own use, that rings true to the essence of XCOM. But I don't know, I don't know. It's interesting. Like, it makes perfect sense. Like, if they were told, hey, make XCOM take place in the 1960s, that's what you get. That's what you do. Like, it makes sense.
I better go see what the old man wants.
See you later.
Oh, hey, Lily. Glad you can hear now.
Damn thing's doing it again.
Has Hoover said any more slander about me? Nope. Okay, cool.
I'm hearing this.
Message repeats. 250.
Better make a note of this and talk to one of the radio operators.
You probably ought to run that by Operator Chelsky.
Chelsky.
Might be important.
250. November 8.
Chelsky is the character who was the Twitter ARG. Her granddaughter was the one on Twitter interacting with people.
More than that, Agent Carter. I'm Chief Information Officer with the Bureau.
Information officer? What does that mean?
That's the stupidest question, Carter. Information? What's that? Is that a type of cigarette?
Also keeping the public from knowing the scope of the threat.
Because rioting mobs of civilians are the last thing we need right now.
Exactly. You and your agents contain the enemy's attacks, and my operators will keep the public panic level in check.
I'll try not to distract you too much.
As long as you have a good reason. What do you need, sir?
Isn't the enemy jamming all communications?
Yes, most broadcasting equipment is facing heavy interference, cutting effective range down to less than 5% of normal.
Then how are you...
Our equipment is significantly more robust. We're still communicating at
Wow.
approximately 90% of effective range. The best of the best, you know.
What's the vibe out there?
They're worried about the communications blackout, but our operatives in the major cities are keeping them in line.
Keeping them in line? You make it sound like they've declared martial law.
Nothing as heavy-handed as that. Just a series of emergency preparedness tech.
Radio's been playing a strange broadcast. Any idea what it means?
I heard. It's probably an automated weather station.
Austin, how many people are alive? My numbers are jumping constantly.
Weaker signal. A clever broadcaster could bypass the worst of the jamming that way.
It could be survivors. We could bring them in.
It's worth checking out. I'll have Operator Hughes run the radio.
First, set the range to...
Oh, crap. I wasn't paying attention to the...
Set the range to 250.
Now the direction?
Ah, crap.
Set the direction.
And the frequency?
Set the
Checking. Oh, nothing. Wait, what is...
Did I just guess that?
Reply. Tell them they aren't alone. We'll do what we can to assist.
We'll dispatch someone to help, but we'll also have to make sure they stop right...
As long as they get rescued.
Did I just guess into that? Hold on. How do I check my... Can I check my collectibles? I guess not. 250 November 892. Holy crap, I did do oh my gosh. Because I remembered 8 and November, so I assumed November was north. Wow, that's hilarious. Is what thing going, Lily? How do I get up there?
You were there. You saw what he was capable of.
I did. Okay, it's just...
Agent,
There's gonna be a lot of listening to audio logs, guys.
not this time, Agent. Because I brought in an expert agent who I expect to turn the tide. Allow me to introduce your new senior agent, Miss Angela Weaver. Agent Weaver, please begin.
Good evening, agents. Now, we have reason to believe our target is
some kind of...
Here it is.
I do not joke about potential...
Here's the sexism.
Come on, miss. Get back to reception and leave the real work to us, okay? Agent Percy, watch your tone.
Director, how many concrete cases of the outsiders have your agents uncovered to this date?
That would be 0.
And how many have I uncovered in my own investigations?
2 confirmed, 1 pending.
Thank you, Director.
We haven't seen... Well, Vortex is around, but I don't know if he'll be here tonight.
Maybe you'll learn how to do your job. Yes, sir.
Now, we have reason to believe an infiltrator has compromised military command.
Closed circuit system has been installed in several of the facility's main rooms as well as the corridors. This covers all major sections of the base. At your request, we have added monitoring in your office. The recording options have also been provided, but some of the crew have concerns about installing cameras in the living and hygiene quarters. Okay.
Speak of the devil.
Carter, good. Agent Weaver is afraid you don't play well with others.
Well, she did just call me the devil. Okay, I'll talk to you as soon as I've listened to this.
All signs show a pattern of systemic interference that cannot be explained by known enemies. Excellent.
Come over here, Carter. I'd like a word.
Hold on.
Sure what you're suggesting. These activities aren't from the Reds. They aren't from any known source on Earth.
They're from the Greys.
Alternative sources.
It's like Gray Man, Alien.
Aliens? It's more likely than you think. We cannot afford to be caught off guard. Oh, okay, Myron. I think you've been working too hard. Take a little time off. Maybe a vacation and... No, listen. This is too important to ignore.
I remember really liking Director Falk. And in the ARG, he was constantly name dropped. So, like, he was almost like a legend to me before I even played the game. Because documents and audio logs that had been uncovered constantly mentioned him.
Yes, Director. Perhaps you're right about that vacation. That's more like it. Someplace nice and sunny. Lots of fresh air, like New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want from me, sir?
You're not here in this facility by chance. I brought you here quite purposely. I've been following your career for some time.
Why me? I've been behind a desk since... well, for a while.
Yeah, but you were a hell of an agent before you sat behind that desk. And what's more, I know what put you behind that desk.
The brass put me there.
Sure, the brass made the call. But it was you who kept yourself there.
I don't need another round of psychobabble. I had enough of that from the company's shrinks after the incident.
It was an accident, Carter. Beyond your control.
Right, yeah. And next you tell me how I can't save everyone.
It's too late for that. But you can save some of them. And right now, that might be enough.
Right. Well, I'm with you, Falk. If only because, for all we know, this clown show you're running here is all that's left of our nation's defenses.
Then that makes you one of the nation's best weapons.
What's our plan?
Our first order of business is to get this facility running at full capacity. I believe our
What
best
capacity are we at
bet
right
against
now?
an enemy with superior technology is to take that technology from them and make it our own.
And we got the facilities to do that?
We're still finishing construction on the lab, but we've already got one of the best leading the team, Dr. Dressner. And he won't be doing it alone. I'm in the midst of organizing field teams to be sent on recon and recruitment missions for other specialists.
What is this place? I mean, when aliens from
This facility is essentially fulfilling its intended function right now.
all of these people work here?
No. Typically, you won't find much more than a skeleton crew here. But
I never knew about this place.
well, based on your performance at Groom Range, I'd say that omission was a grievous oversight.
What do we know about the enemy?
Very little. Before this morning, we only knew of scattered oddities. We weren't even sure if they were connected.
Such as?
Deposits of the substance called Illyrium were found in various locations across
And this was kept secret?
From whom? The populace?
I'm heading down to
De Silva will meet you there and help you assemble a team.
Sweet.
Get moving.
All right, who's watching? Because I think I'm about to get some agents. I need to fill those names somehow. All right, Austin, you're probably going to be my first agent then, because I'm about to get to recruit some. I don't know how people panned this game so much. The idea alone of like actually navigating
I heard some of them look like us.
the XCOM base, when you spend so much time there, like from the ant farm view, something about doing that like in person is really cool.
How's it going, Agent Carter?
Hello, Agent. Agent.
I'll tell him right away.
Take a seat, gentlemen. Director Falk has personally chosen you for this initiative, and I will be your team leader.
We need to talk.
We're all honored, I'm sure, but the director wasn't very clear about what we'd be doing. For the most part, it's what you're familiar with. You're all experienced field agents, so investigation and recovery in hostile environments aren't new to you. You said it, best in the service, and it brings all the normal risks.
So I think De Silva is B team and I'm A team. So like he's the other field commander. He's a lot more interesting than Will is, but there's a reason for that.
So who are we looking for? We believe we have uncovered a new enemy of the state. We'll be investigating the exact nature of their organization. Oh, understood. I think you can put us up against anybody in the world, sir. Yes, well, about that.
Soldier, you're fired. Oh, we're about to go to Rosemont.
The old man just called down.
Hold on.
Says one of the scientists.
Someone's been shut away down here in the worm since the initial attack. Want to leave, but I don't know anything else to do. Watch you guys, so I'm going to give you the choice. Should I leave or stay on the stream? Well, was this Lily or Courtney? Either way, you should stay. How are we supposed to even fight against that? Do we even know if the base is secure? Some of us are already getting twitchy after the long hours without seeing the sun. Rumors like this could lead to a riot.
Disappeared, along with his research in high explosives.
Does Falk think he's gone rogue?
Maybe, but we can't risk a panic. Nils is tracking him down, but you need to get a team ready to help, quick and quiet.
So Nils is still here. Good. I'll take that man on the wall.
This is a list of available agents. Falk has gathered everyone he could find from all the agencies.
All right, Austin. Anybody else in the chat? I need agents. Austin, what do you want to be? The options are, I need to timestamp this. Part 1, 140. Sorry, I'm taking notes while I do this so I can save myself some time later. Anyone who is watching who would like their likeness to be put in the game, let me know. Although I think I'm remembering all of a sudden, I don't think you can put women in because it was reflective of the time. Yeah, you can't. Hold on just a sec, guys. Austin. Or anybody else in the chat. I need people. Just give me a class, a name. So 140, part 1. Part 1. Classes. 140. Okay, cool. So the classes are... Which one is this guy? Support. This is a support. They get a pistol, and they are very ability focused, I think. I see you, Lily. Combat stems, increased performance of all the allies in the area of effect. So yeah, they're a support character. Ah, okay. They get the shield sphere, I remember that, and then disrupt and okay, yeah. So they're the buff debuff class. But if I remember right, they are not healers. That is Carter's job only. So there's support. There is recon. They're a sniper. They do a lot of damage with a gun. That's basically it. Let's see what kind of customization we have. Okay, so we don't have like any customization options really. It's just vest, shirt, pants, and tie. Okay. So this is the engineer. You guys who have been watching, this is what Kinney was. We've got the laser turret. They got a rocket turret? I don't remember the rocket turret. That's kind of cool. Austin wants to be a sniper. Consider it done. All right. So Austin, I'm going to recruit a new one. Nope. Oh, that's kind of cool. I forgot. So you can pick recons are best utilized at range where they can snipe unsuspecting foes. What do you want, Austin? CIA, FBI, technical training, combat training, endurance training, adrenal conditioning. So they recover from injury faster. They survive longer in combat. More damage with weapons, so that would make you hit harder. More frequent abilities. Accuracy while being shot at, or better at ambushing. I'm just going to say combat training. Just more damage. Confirm equipment. Okay. Austin. What do you want your last name to be, Austin? And then vest color. What colors do you like, Austin? Give me 3 colors that you like. So you can change the heads. That's nice. Okay. I think we get nicknames, and I wasn't looking. If we get nicknames, you will be Genie. Green, black, white, any order. Okay, excellent. So we're going to say green vest. Hate that. I hate that. Okay, let's say black pants. White vest. Green shirt. And the tie, also white. Let's do... How's that? So you don't look like a complete target, like just a target. Let's start there. We can change the colors later on. Okay. All right, Austin, welcome to XCOM. Glad to have you. All right, and then since no one else is here, or no one else is claiming the spot, let's make a character for Jake. I'm curious, guys. Is Jake, in your opinion, well, we haven't seen the last class yet. This class is the Commando. They get like a heavy, well, not a heavy weapon, but like a assault weapon. They are the front line, the ones that can tank a little bit. They do really well performance with just their weapons. Like, they're just a good soldier. So, is Jake a commando, a support, an engineer, or a recon? I'm curious to see what you guys think. And he will be our other squad member for this operation. And I really hope that other people watch this series so I'm not stuck with just a sniper and a whatever Jake is going to be. Let's see. Recruit a new agent. Oh, I've got maximum recon. Interesting. I'm going to say Jake is a commando unless I'm told otherwise, just so we can keep this thing going. Korean War veteran. Proficient in attacks associated with storming enemy held positions. So charging into enemy lines. That makes sense for Jake. Safety while under enemy fire. That's not Jake. Korean War veteran. Excellent. And then Jake the Snake. I'm just going to pick a random one. That's the same as the... Whatever. Let's just go with that one. Oh. Why did that comment get held for review? Sure, Jake would love it. Okay, Jake the Snake, the commando. All right. The Snake. Cool. This is my squad. I don't know if this is a mission that should have a sniper on it, but I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Wait for me, Nils. I'll get your back.
I'll wait as long as I can, but we can't risk leaving him with those explosives.
I'm on my way.
Carter, head through the armory and take a left for the elevator. I'll send your team up to join you.
Damn it, Nils. Hold on.
Oh, can I not change? Yeah, I think bringing a sniper for this is going to be a mistake.
Agent Nils is inside. He ordered us all out here.
Oh no. Is Nils infected? Why do you have a sniper rifle, Carter? There we go. Nils is dead, isn't he? Nils! Spider-Man.
Nils.
You okay?
Do not grieve. He died well.
Why kill Nils? Why attack our world?
You do not understand. This world is no
I hate their
longer
mouths.
yours, but you will learn. Mosaic will teach you.
What the hell is Mosaic?
Mosaic is the truth that humanity shall come to know. It is unfortunate that you will not be here to witness it.
Yeah, well, I know one truth that you don't.
And what is that?
You're surrounded.
Contact!
Hit it hard!
The snake! Flank him!
Get down!
Moving.
Focus on that one.
Target confirmed.
And then taunt him. Alright. Austin, you need to move.
Behind cover!
Moving. I'm in position.
Get its attention!
Come on, you dumb bastards!
Focus on that target.
This one's mine. I'm a goner.
Keep the pressure on him.
Ooh, we got him. Revive the snake.
I'm up. I'm ready.
The last of them.
Ceasefire, fellas. He's worth more to us alive. Let's get him into custody.
I might change last names to first names.
Alive.
Good work. You and Agent Nils report to.
Nils is dead. I told him to wait for backup, but he went in without me.
Understood. Meet me in ops. We've got work to do.
That was the, basically the whole, oh no, anyway, meme, you know? No one's gonna question the gunfire? Okay.
You get him, Carter?
Yeah. I got him.
Oh, that's a good thing, isn't it? Damn it.
I should have been there.
Listen, I gotta head out.
All right. Good luck, Agent De Silva.
I don't need luck. And the name's Nico. Will.
Engineers working around the clock to bring all necessary electrical subsystems up to speed. Besides, the project is taking a toll on our systems. We request your patience and restraint, not necessary power use. Dr. Heinrich and his team, research level and power consumption. They're on smoke watch. That's when you stand in a random place, lean up real cool against something, and smoke a cigarette. They got first shift. Yes, Lily, give me a jokey.
There you are, Agent Carter. Just a moment, please. If you will spare a moment, I am Dr. Heinrich Dresner, and I have been expecting you.
That's nice, Doc, but I got a report to...
I assure you, Herr Falk will be glad that we spoke. After all, we shall need new weapons to fight this war. And my laboratory shall be where they are created. Any weapons you retrieve from the field, we will be glad to study and convert for your use.
You know much about these outsiders?
This guy is very German.
I have been working with Herr Falk for nearly as long as he has suspected their existence. And since the attack, I have had so much more material to study.
Try not to sound so cheerful, Doc. We lost a lot of good men that day. We just lost another.
I am sorry, William, but I hope to prevent more losses just as you do. In fact, I came here to give you this. Our first discovery.
Sure, but what is it?
The Venbrace was designed for close-range attacks to augment your fisticuffs. Against a wounded target, its effects can be devastating. But more importantly, it can be modified to allow the capture and use of the outsider weaponry.
This could have come in useful a few minutes ago.
Ah, but you cannot simply take their weapons. First, you must find one that has not yet been imprinted to the enemy's...
Every minute we waste could be another.
My apologies. Just take...
Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, William.
Alright, I got my brace. All right, I'm gonna go back to here. This is where I meant to be. I don't think Jake should be an assault. That should be Matt. That's much more Matt's temperament. So we're gonna say first name Matt, last name Tavarish. There you go. And then get him some pink camo. To purple and pink to look like his Monster Hunter character. Excellent. Perfect. And then support is what I'm going to make Jake. So this guy is Jake now. Chortle. Jake. Pants, black. Sweater, red. There we go. Name tag. Black. I don't know. Shoulder patch color. Black. I'm going to remove Austin for now. Just to have a more balanced team for close quarters, because I don't know where I'm headed.
Ready for duty? Always ready for anything.
Oh, it's Percy. It's the sexist.
Ready and raring to go, sir.
That's
I've been ready.
Percy's ready. That's all we need to know, apparently. I hope you guys are enjoying this, or that those who have tuned in have enjoyed this so far.
Agent Carter, your report. The bastard got Nils. This cannot happen again, Falk. Killing Nils? Christ, we're lucky that's all he managed to do.
Agent Nils' loss will be felt throughout the organization.
Loss? God damn it, we need to stop these bastards. And we need to do it now. Do you understand that?
Calm yourself, Agent. We all agree they have to be stopped. I believe that our best hope for doing so is to recover Dr. Alan Weir from Rosemont University.
No, what we need to do is put a stop to the enemy.
Agreed. And we can do both. There's been another attack. The target is Rosemont University.
A civilian target?
Because Dr. Weir's research can tell us what the enemy wants, how they think, and how to stop them. We need him on the team if we want to survive. And you know better than anyone, surviving is the first step to striking.
All right. Let's go get him.
Good man. When you're ready, make sure you've got everything in order around the base. Team selected, weapons set, no outstanding business. You never know how long you'll be out on a mission. Or if you'll come back.
Okay.
I'm all too aware of that, sir.
They're hitting us from all sides. We've yet to discern a pattern driving the invasion, but we have managed to assign mission priorities. As potential missions and
This
reports
will be
come in,
fine.
they'll be posted here, and I'll trust you to select which is the most pressing.
Okay. Oh. Oh, so I did not expect to already have side missions. Okay. Heavily armed attack, left 208 personnel dead, only 6 survivors escaped, including Falk. Okay, this is just updating. This isn't missions, this is what's going on in the world. Nation's capital has gone dark, and repeated communication attempts have been met with failure. Even embedded operatives in the area have failed to report through our secured channels. With no response from any other branch of government, emergency protocols are clear. XCOM is now the center of the United States military response. Attempts to contact the rest of the world have failed. Radio signals are jammed, and operatives report that the transatlantic telecommunications cable has been sabotaged. Let's change out my weapons, because I do not want the sniper rifle. Give me a Wait, yeah, give me a shotgun. But the 1911 is my primary. Okay. Oh, can I custom? Oh, I can customize myself. Look at that. Gray vest. Black pants. Green tie. Can't change the color of my hat. Garbage game. Okay. Let's go.
Recon flights report anti-aircraft in RLZ. We're gonna have to touch down on the southeast edge of the town. Do we have support?
It does not look like actual helicopter controls. As far as I know. It may have been really archaic back then, but...
Clear the AAA first. I won't be able to support you or evac the doctor until it's down. Understood. Alright, ready up. Carter, I found a place to set down a couple of clicks away. I'm grounded until that AA gun is out of commission.
Getting the doctor won't do us much good if you can't get us out of here.
That's a solid copy, Carter.
Understood. First we take out the AA gun and get you back in the air. Then we find Dr. Weir and get him out of here. Come on back, gentlemen.
Regrouping.
So we are in Vermont, is that right? If I had known that we weren't touching down right at the school...
Yes, Commander.
I would have totally brought Austin with me. But I was expecting close quarters, but now we're in open streets, so a sniper would have been very nice.
Hey, you hear that?
It came from the diner. Eyes peeled, weapons ready. Let's go. You there. You all right? Hey!
Oh, Christ!
Hold fire.
I think it's cool that the agents are in the cutscenes too.
Falk, can you hear this? There's somebody here. Looks like one of the infected, but he's not hostile. It's like he's just, I don't know, switched off.
We'll need to examine him after the area is secure. Your priority is Dr. Weir. Keep moving.
Can you deploy another agent to just extract him, maybe?
Hey, snap out of it. No response. He's gone. I don't think he's coming back.
Well, good morning, Earl.
The Sleepwalkers were a very interesting addition.
Oh, and on the big day? Bad luck. You just sit right down and I'll get you a hot cup of tea.
You're a real lifesaver, Becky. Ooh, come on, Earl. Pull yourself together. Ain't no cold gonna keep you from that parade.
I'm sorry, Lily.
There you go, Earl. Grandma always says there's nothing so bad it can't be solved by... Earl, you never told me there was gonna be fireworks today.
I didn't know there were gonna be any. Hey, Becky! Get away from the window! Hush! Move, hush!
Oh!
This can't be happening. Can't be.
So that's Earl. Bye, Lily.
My God. These people never had a chance.
Don't know how we're going to cover this up.
coming, huh? Bad time for an invasion.
You know of a good time for one.
It's probably best that the squad just doesn't talk to Carter. He doesn't respect any words that come out of anybody's mouths. Oh, what? Dang. Yeah, I hope Lily got off. This is kind of scary. Oh.
You have eyes on the AA gun. Moving in.
Would I do have a sniper right now?
Looks like that's the bastard in charge.
Me do jokey. Okay. Move right. Taunt the commander. Taunt the outsider. And you can go with him. I'll do the flank. And then combat stim here.
Stims! Repositioning! Come on, find me, you bastard! Activate the stim! Target is down! Take it out! Back to me! Back on you, Commander!
Gotta get that shield officer. Push in.
Get behind that! Roger, moving out!
Where is the shield officer? See him right there.
Attack!
Oh crap.
There go the shields! I'm a goner. Get down! Roger. Walk it off!
Alright.
Cover there!
Mark target, take
Focus
out
on that one.
that one. Everyone just needs to focus that shield commander.
I'm just getting started. Get the hell off my planet.
A doctor. We need a boost! Stim's ready! Almost got it down!
Shoot. I might need to swap some of the controls around. I think Austin left Lily.
Attack! Taking it down! Cover there! Moving! I'm still injured! Take it down! It's mine! Move! Healing up! Ready! Healing engaged.
This jokey is too sugary. So it's sweet? So they do have mines. Yeah, toss analysis combat stims.
Stims! Activating stims!
Okay, bye, Lily.
I'm gonna need some healing here. Got it.
Push the ammo. Mines. Yep. Controls are a little wonky. It doesn't handle turns very well, but I don't think you're supposed to in this game, if that makes sense. Okay. Mark target. Let's handle that drop pod.
Confirmed. That's your
That one's
target.
moving.
In my sight. I can use it, medic.
Then
Keep the pressure on him.
That's better than you deserve.
looks like he's taking the fire.
Repositioning. Move it. I'm in position. Attack. Let's go. Die.
Rank up. Oh, I got the lift ability. That'll be fun.
Lift an enemy from a distance, pulling it up and out of cover. While in the air, targets are disoriented and extremely vulnerable.
Perfect.
Falk, that's the last of them.
My hat.
Into the AA gun.
How do I get my hat back?
Make your way to Dr. Weir and keep your eyes open for enemy reinforcements.
What a shame. We really have lost some good men today. Okay, Austin, glad you're back. Austin, I regret to inform you that we lost Carter's hat. He didn't make it. Apparently it's a he.
Damn, it's locked. One of you needs to hotwire this thing. Get this door open, Agent. We'll cover you.
Yes, sir. Heads up! More incoming!
Ready up and cover.
Got it. Moving out. Ready.
They're coming from that drop pod. Take it out.
Enemies engaged!
Attack!
On your target!
Focus on that target.
Let's get him!
Focus on that one.
We're on it! Almost done.
Is that cannon down yet?
Working on it. Hold your position, Barnes.
That's your target. Let's go! Throwing shields! Let's hit it!
Oh yeah, I can lift now.
Alley-oop! Focus on that target. We got it.
Excellent.
Healing engaged. Attack! We're on it! Almost got it down! They're closing in! Area is secure.
Got it. It's open. Let's move.
Hold on, I have to give Jake grief because he's playing Death Stranding instead of watching this stream. I am insulted.
Barnes, the AA gun is down.
Copy that. I'm inbound.
Good work, Carter. Hold your position until Barnes can get a visual on Dr. Weir.
No time. We're moving on.
I said wait for recon.
We don't have time to waste.
Damn it, Carter. Hold your position and...
Looks like we lost connection. What a shame.
Yeah, real shame. I'm gonna see if there's a way through the bank. I'll link up with you on the other side.
Copy that. Be careful.
Really use a different gun. That'd be swell. Wait. Yeah, that's the black goo. Is that in the water supply or is it just... Huh.
What happened in here?
The same thing that happened everywhere else.
Shouldn't someone be guarding the money or something?
What difference would it make?
Yeah, Matt, what a dumb thing to say. Creepy.
What's going on here ain't got nothing to do with all of that.
Sounds like survivors.
Can't you
Real
see?
ones.
They're not gonna listen to you, Dad.
I hear him just fine, boy. He's wrong, is all. We can't leave her. Whatever she's got, we could get it too. We got to get the hell out of here.
Not without Sarah.
I'm reading the text. I don't get it. I don't understand. Just more people supporting that man. Oh shoot, I did not mean to skip that.
Tell me what happened to that girl. Maybe we can do something.
I don't know, but I seen it all around town. That was just before all this happened.
We might be able to get her to our doctors, but I can't promise anything.
That'll do just fine. We just gotta get out of here.
I'm looking for a Dr. Weir at the university. Heard of him?
Never heard of him, but I wouldn't hold out much hope. Campus got hit with some kind of bomb or something.
Damn. Any survivors?
I don't even know if it's still standing.
What happened to her?
Whatever got the other folks in town, got her too.
We have a mission.
You have to help us get out of here. You got something, don't you?
He does. He does sound familiar.
Way out.
Head back out the way we came in. The street's clear. We can try to evac you when we pull out.
Yes, sir, but what about Sarah?
If she can't walk, you'll have to leave her. I'll have my man pick you up at the bridge and drop you outside of town. You're on your own from there.
I understand. Thank you. God bless you. Y'all hear that? They gonna get us out of here.
But Sarah...
That guy's definitely infected.
But we can't take her with us. And this is our only chance to get out of this.
I've known her since she was just a little thing.
The agents are actually taking a smoke break. Oh my gosh, that's the funniest thing about this game. This little girl is over here dying, and they're just like, that's a good time for a smoke. That is ridiculous. Gotta put that in the notes. 220. Okay. I'm gonna talk to this lady. Actually, I'm gonna talk to you first. You seem sick.
I don't know what makes you people think we're any safer out there than we are in here.
Interesting.
I've known her since she was just a little thing.
Once we're out of the town, what then? Is there anywhere left to go?
Were they looting? I mean, who cares at this point, right? No, they've been stockpiling. They've been living in here. Okay. That makes sense because the fighting's all stopped until I got here.
Barnes, we're through the bank.
Run into any trouble down there?
Nothing we need to worry about.
Understood. I left you a resupply near the barber shop.
Oh, that's... Oh, man. That is so dark.
Keep a sharp eye out for resupply crates. They are an opportunity for you to stock up on ammo and to swap out agents or equipment.
But is there another hat in a resupply crate? That
Barnes,
is
Main
all I
Street is
need.
blocked. Can you see another way to the campus?
Ground's pretty...
Can I not? Okay, I see. You're up, Austin. No. Add him. There we go.
Up as you get near the university, Carter. You're gonna have to go through that muck.
Great.
Give me a machine pistol. Technically counts as a pistol, so it's not cheating.
Come on back, gentlemen.
I'm here now.
Get ready. They're near.
Okay. Matt's gonna take the brunt of it.
Over there. Quiet. On it.
Austin's gonna get in position back here.
On my way.
Then he's gonna crit strike. Shield
Take
commander.
him down.
Matt, focus target on exposed outsider.
That one out. Targeting.
Contact!
I'm moving position. Oh shoot.
Set up! Taking the shot.
Take it down!
Attacking your target.
Focus on that target.
Got it. Weapons dry.
Focus on that one.
Keep the pressure on him.
Attacking a town. Why did they leave so many defenses?
It's their town now, and they plan to stay.
So don't go there yet.
Barnes, put me through to Falk.
Where the hell have you been, Carter?
I think I know what's happening. They're not destroying the places they're attacking. They're setting something up.
Interesting theory. What do they want with Rosemont?
No idea. Maybe this doctor of yours can tell us. If he's still alive.
Thank you.
Let's stay together here.
You guys are going to notice that I give the regroup command way too often because I can never remember when I have already done that or not.
Barnes, the campus is up ahead. It looks clear.
Carter, watch out. Multiple hostiles incoming.
Shoot him! He's a hostile! Oh! Was that really necessary?
Get behind something.
Jeez. That dude already came up with the name Muton. Wow.
Get that bastard's attention. Get behind that.
Actually cancel.
Abort.
Frick.
Come on, you dumb bastard. Damn things are armored.
Definitely Kurt strike
Hit it
him.
hard.
It's late.
That's your target.
Avenger! I need help!
Knock it off.
I need support over here!
Lifting it.
Get him.
Keep fire on that thing.
Nothing is as big as King Crab. What the hell? All right. Go for the actually, Matt can go for the flank. You're not dead, Matt. You're fine. So go here.
Cover there! Going now!
And then...
I'm still injured!
Austin! I'm still injured! Alright. And then when you get there... Focus fire on that flanked outsider. Austin...
Focus on that one. Targeting.
Set up! Target is down!
Look at that, Matt. You just carried that flank maneuver.
Take it out.
Let's go!
Attack!
Let's get him!
Let's get moving. Any more surprises, Barnes?
None that I can see. You're clear to enter the building. Dr. Weir's office should be inside. I'd start looking for him there.
Okay, bye, Matt. One of the things I really like about this game and the classes is that they are all extremely useful. So it is hard to make the decision of like who you bring each mission. I think that having a leveled up commando early on is going to be very valuable because they're always useful. Support's the same way.
Just keep looking for Weir.
Just because they've got a lot of versatile abilities, but the problem with support is that they don't bring a lot to the offense. So until I get kitted with better gear to be more offensive, support is probably a bit of a liability.
Don't shoot, don't shoot.
Dr. Weir?
No, I'm Lawrence Bailey. I work with Dr. Weir.
Where's Weir?
We need to find Dr. Weir. He's in danger.
We're looking for Weir. Where is Weir?
Dr. Weir. But he won't listen. He's been in the observatory ever since the attack.
Leave it to me. I'll get him to come with us. His country needs him.
Oh, thank goodness. He's so close to a breakthrough, but I keep telling him it doesn't mean anything if he's dead.
Who are you?
Now I know we can trust you.
Well, I could ask you the same.
It worries me when people don't answer my questions.
Forgive me. It's just they swept through here and killed anyone who resisted. My friends, my colleagues, some of them, they looked human at first, before the attack.
They did that to us too, but believe me.
I'm sure Alan can help you. He has a real gift.
Now all we have to do is reach him. Head back out the way we came in. The street's clear.
I'd prefer to meet you at the observatory lab. I can stay out of sight, so...
You'll never make it.
Trust me. I'll be fine.
He makes me uncomfortable.
Barnes, we found Weir's assistant. He says the doctor's holed up in a lab under the observatory.
That's across the campus from you. Head out the back and you've got a straight shot.
Good. No telling how long Weir's gonna last out there.
Ooh.
Falk, there's an outsider weapon here. In one piece.
Shotgun, but a laser shotgun.
So far, explode when the user dies. The boys in the lab will want to get their hands on that.
There's the observatory. Now, how to get there?
Look, Grace.
Keep your head down.
On it.
Head for the hard flank. Crit strike. Where's the most valuable target? Thought I saw shield commander, but I guess not. We do want that turret gone face up.
That one there.
Take cover.
Taking a shot.
I'm ready.
Up and away! Attack!
Confirm.
I'm gonna need some healing here.
Just get in cover.
Keep the pressure on him!
I'm hurting here.
Gosh, Matt.
Target down.
Destroy that mine.
It's mine.
It is a mine. Very good.
I'm a goner.
Alright, Matt leveled up. We got Pulse Wave. That's nice.
Repel nearby enemies, knocking them away and disorienting them. Damage is low, but it can keep foes at bay or push them into a trap.
Excellent. So...
Cover there! Moving! Take it down!
Attacking your target. Ready. Ready. Need a medic, Commander.
That's your target!
It's mine.
Push him!
Push him out.
Pushing them back.
Love it. That's so good.
Take it down!
Copy. Targeting.
That sounds way cooler than I thought it would. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
I can use a medic.
The bad cover controls are going to be a whole thing in the review. I'm calling it right now. Like, it doesn't lessen the score of the game for me, because that's not, like, this game is not a cover shooter first to me. I don't see it that way. I know that's probably weird to say, but to me, if you're going to have a game that takes proper advantage of a strategy element, like a tactics deal where you give out commands, you'd want the player to feel less control of the situation from their character's point of view. So having the inability to be very nimble makes sense, because it just makes the abilities and the commands more valuable. Matt looked at my character like, gun? I gun? I remember being really surprised when this thing dropped, because it was like, this is level 1.
Draw its fire. Hey, over here, asshole. Hit it hard. Gonna need some healing here. Lifting it. Attack. Focusing fire.
You need to move now.
Get behind cover. Going now.
Copy. On my way. I'm in position.
Walk it off. Take it down.
Got it.
Attack.
Copy. Targeting.
Alright, now Austin needs to move here
cover
for full
there.
cover.
I see him. Get ready. In position.
Focus on that one.
We're on it. I need support over here.
Okay. This thing slaps. No cap.
Get behind cover.
Repositioning. In position.
Knock him around.
Get back.
Attack.
Targeting now. Enemy down.
That scared the crap out of me, gonna be honest. Anna must be home.
Better get moving, Carter. Place is surrounded.
That shotgun hits really hard. But again, Sectopod this early, kind of a surprise. Music took a very weird turn. What do we have here? A backpack schematic. Oh, I forgot about the backpacks. Resupply station, nice. Okay, I think now that we're in more tight quarters, I'm gonna go back to adding Jake to the party. But before I stream this next, I'm probably going to do some key mapping changes. You're good, Austin. I'm actually, you know what? Is this a okay, yeah. This is a save point. So if I was to click, well, we're gonna find out what happens anyway. Okay. Continue. Okay, yeah, excellent. That's where I'm gonna end tonight, actually. Thanks for watching, Austin. Thanks, Matt, Courtney, Lily. I'm going to be streaming this pretty regularly for the coming weeks, and we should have a review out in about a month and a half, maybe. But yeah, I'm really liking this. Hope you guys are too. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next time.